Okay. Right. Let me see if I can get this. I'm not usually here when there's light out, so we're gonna take advantage of it right now, okay? All right. So I brought over my decks. Oh, what are we feeling? What a beautiful day out. Do you guys want to see what I'm looking at? I mean, it's kind of a rooftop, but at least there's some greenery there. Yeah, I don't usually film near a window because I like to be private, I guess. You know, like I like to have my privacy. But welcome. All right. I'm trying to think how I want this. Because I have a hunch we won't have a lot of light for long. And that's a little creepy with the door right there. But okay. All right. Anyway, so, I was called to do readings, 4 of them. I did not set up a system. As you saw, I just brought all of my decks over here, and we're gonna go by ear. Oh, birdie. Sound healing for your day. We love that. I do really like that. Okay. I did write 4 curated messages. Dang it. I'm glad that I'm feeling energized right now. Oh, hi, Swallow. He's getting closer to me. Okay, anyway. Yeah, maybe this is also why I don't usually film near a window, because I will be distracted very easily by the sights and sounds around me. But let's try it out. Let's try it out. Okay? I could. Fuck. He's right here. Oh, did you see him? Okay. Jeez, he flew right at me. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't usually have this window open. And he's probably like, what the heck? What's in there? What is this reading, huh? Okay, hold on. I'm feeling cold. I'm trying to figure out my life, but maybe I'll be less distracted. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Yeah, we're gonna dive in. What is this reading about? Is it a timeless reading? Yep, it's a timeless reading about what are you casting out at this time, I just heard. What is falling away from your life at this time? What is coming to pass? All right, are we picking the cards in front? So y'all don't think that I'm cheating. Not that that ever happens. However, I will say the last reading I did was very, these are so slippery. It was very, oh jeez, on point. Oh my gosh, these are so slippery. It was very on point, and it kind of made me feel like, oh, maybe I should have picked these piles in front so that people know that I'm not like making this. All right, we're picking 4 piles. Okay. Ooh, I'm already liking the vibes, except for this one pile. Flipping that one. Okay. What are you casting out at this time? Ooh. These are so slippery. All right, we're gonna put the curated messages out. Okay. Let's do an identifying card. We always like to do the animal spirit cards for this. We, as in, I kind of like doing it. Okay, some big energies here. Anything else you would like me to pull at this time? Nope. Any healing crystals? Nope. Ooh, actually, it did say. Okay, and I'd like you to hear. I have a song stuck in my head. Cast out that doubt about yourself and rise, renew. Life's finally for you. We don't like that one. Okay, so this is an oracle. It had me pull this out. I haven't used this deck in a bit, so I'm actually kind of excited to pull it in here. And I think we are using it to identify. I know I already pulled the identifiers, but it is going a different route. Okay. Okay. Oh. We're still pulling some more. I do like this deck. What's up? Yep. Okay. Okay, so we've got 4 piles. I already said that. What are we identifying as? Pull the... It does want the animal cards on top. Cool. Cuckoo. I should probably take a picture of these too. But now you guys know I just picked these in front of you. Proof. Okay. If I could... Yeah, I can't quite fit it all in for you. Okay. Alright, what are we casting out at this time? What are we getting rid of? What are we moving forward from? Am I still going? I'm still picking the pile. Sorry, guys. Thought we were done. There's more to say. I keep wanting to say, there's like this nursery rhyme that keeps coming into my mind. It's time to sit, the sailor said, to talk of many things, of furniture, of cabbages and kings, and why the burn is boiling hot, and whether pigs have wings. Ooh, I got weird chills with that too. And I think I do have it. I already know which is my pile. I hate when that happens. I like to be unbiased. I mean, it kind of comes with the territory. If I'm reading vibes, I'm going to pick up on my... because I love watching these. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to go get that book and read that poem because it's going to drive me crazy. And then I'm also going to take a picture of this so I can put it right there. And you guys can play along. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, this is the official introduction, even though y'all saw me pull cards if you watched that. Today we have 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll show it to you briefly so you know I'm not lying. 1, 2, 3, 4. But don't you worry, your pretty little head. I'm going to post a picture, and then we're going to do our thing where we take a nice big breath. And on the exhale, point to whichever pile you feel led to. All right, so a big inhale and exhale. And whichever one you are led to. And just one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, And so this is a timeless reading, and it is, what are you releasing from your life at this time? What are you casting away? What are you saying goodbye to and moving forward? Okay, timestamps in the description. I'll see you there. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1. You chose the Panther in Reverse. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is, what are you casting away? What are you moving forward from? What are you releasing? And I did write a curated messages. I did write curated messages for all of these piles today. This was by the fly of the seat of my hat. What is that saying? Oh my gosh. Flying by the seat of my hat? Flying. Okay, we're going to leave that where that is. But yeah, you had the Panther in Reverse. I'm trying to pick up on vibes for a second. Give me a moment. Okay, I heard Kid Rock. Bow with the bow, the bang, the bang, diggy, diggy, diggy. So that usually tells me that there's more of a masculine energy, or we're in a masculine type kind of energy, or perhaps that's what we're releasing. Oh, interesting. So the curated message was Soldier Boy. And now when I wrote it, you know, I had that, I'm an elder millennial, so I had that Soldier Boy up in the club, Superman that, anyway. However, I also was kind of hearing it as militant. So there is like this, sorry, the birds are so pretty right now. They're all flying out of the tree. Woo. Interesting. All right, I'm getting a sense that what we're releasing is this militant behavior, is this need for so much structure. I just heard you would do well to release this. We also had the Chariot, and when I first pulled it, it was in reverse. Sorry, I'm watching someone back up their car. Won't you back the thing? Okay, I'm noticing a trend here in my music, in the music that is coming out. Okay, it's definitely like, what is it? Mid-O's? What do we call it? I don't know what. Okay, early 2000s early 2000s music is coming out. Hip-hop, R&B. I think it's mainly hip-hop. But then we also had Kid Rock came out as well. There might be some... Okay, and I keep hearing over and over, stick with me for a second. I feel like I'm all over the place, but it's coming together, okay? I'm hearing Glinda singing, "Let us be glad, let us be grateful, let us rejoice and find that good news we subdue." Okay. Oh, we also have the Two of Pentacles. He seems very frantically trying to grab abundance. And I think that message pulling through of let us be glad, let us be grateful. There's a message in here about abundance and like focusing on what you do have as you part ways with what you don't. All right, it wants me to read. As soon as I touch the Chariot in reverse, I start hearing Soldier Boy again. Soldier Boy up in that do 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 do. I don't actually know the lyrics of it, so I don't think that's going to help me. All right, what am I looking for? Where is it? I should probably clean up my messes a little bit more. Maybe then I'll know what I'm looking for. Oh, I found. You know, that might be a thing for you too. Maybe you need to work on cleaning up your mess. I do feel a little bit kind of scattered in this energy. there's like like you don't slow down enough to actually see what's in front of you. And I do feel like that's a message on abundance as well. You might not see what's in front of you. And I think you are trying to get... You would do well to get in touch with that, I'm hearing. And it's pulling up Buttercup. And there might be something about love in here, since like a lot of the music that was coming through was kind of lustful, if you know what I'm saying. And a little pent up, if you know what I'm saying. So I feel like you would do well to work through, because there is like a low-grade irritation and moodiness. Irritation that things are supposed to be a certain way. And that is being... I keep hearing you would do well to release that. Because I don't think you might be the most aware of it. Panther in reverse. It's having me read. Okay, found it. I mean, I didn't find it yet, but I found the book. You would do well to release that. I just keep hearing over and over again. So you would do well to release that. And this is in reverse. Let's read about it. Self-destructive. Yeah, that checks out. The scattered energy that I'm picking up of like going all over the place, not focusing on what is actually right in front of you and the goodness in it. You might have commitment issues. Buttercup is in reverse. And I'm hearing, obviously, why do you build me up, Buttercup baby, just to let me down? What da-da-da-da-da, worst of all, you never called baby when you say you will. But I need you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. Oh, da, 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 bum, bum. So build me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart. Okay, what is it? Numero 5. Okay, found it though. I just heard change is turn and face the day. Okay. A Persian legend tells of a prince who fell in love with a beautiful nymph. So taken was he by her beauty that he serenaded her day and night, certain that she would come to love him back. Take heed of the prince's determination and keep moving forward towards your goal. Even if at times it can seem as though nothing is changing, your passion and determination will pay off with time. All right, so what are you releasing? You would do well to release this self-destructive energy and to see the abundance in the here and now. Stop flitting around, stop running away, stop do and going, I don't know, but I do know. I don't know, but I do know. Like, that's the energy I'm getting, which is really a frustrating energy to witness, feel, because I'm in it right now. I'm in your energy. But also, it's got to be really frustrating to, like, live, especially if it's been going on for a bit. Oh, yeah. So another thing, I did pull some healing crystals to kind of give me some insight, and I pulled amethyst for you. So there's a need to sit down and listen for a second. You sit down and you listen. Open up, see beyond everything and your worries, especially your worries, or the worries of those around you, because I feel like you do kind of, take on other people's certain perceptions. Mainly I'm seeing like this, how you should be focusing on the abundance in your life is that you should always be fighting for it and trying to grab it and trying to get it. But that desperation, I didn't like desperation. You're healing that, which is beautiful. You've been working on healing that relationship with like overly fighting for abundance in your life. And you are that's the area that I think you are releasing. It says pause. I agree. May moments of calm sustain you. Nyam. Nyam. I cast thee out. I cast thee out. I'm sending that to your third eye. so that you can kind of soothe yourself, pause for a moment, get rid of the distractions. Okay? I keep hearing you would do well. And then it cuts off there, which is really beautiful. You would do well if you only trusted yourself and you kept with the patience. Keep going with what you know to be right, is what I'm hearing. Stability and simplicity. That's beautiful too. It's a very grounding energy coming your way. Is there anything... I just heard, is there anybody out there? Pink Floyd. I think that's from Pigs. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Ha ha, right you are. I mean, it's definitely from the same album. Very famous album. Dark Side of the Moon. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Pink Floyd. That took me a moment. All right. Oh my gosh. No, it's from How I Wish. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Blue skies from May. Da 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 da. Okay, but it's I Wish You Were Here. Wish You Were Here. Same album again. More digestible of their songs from that album, I will say. That's one of their more famous ones. So yeah. Okay. I'm getting lost in music right now. Let's match the pitch of the train. Okay, anything I should tell this soldier boy? Stop being self-destructive by being desperate and grabby. Stop grabbing. Stop it. Okay? Whatever is meant in your life will be there with good intention and hard work, but not too hard. Not like overstepping boundaries. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, and I saw a thing that was like, yes, do not overstep other people's boundaries. Okay? Namely, I think you're going after, I almost said bugaboo. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. It sounds like you're, okay, I'm getting this, okay, stick with me. I'm not judging you, but I am getting a bit of like a, hey mama kind of energy in this, okay? Like I get this, like you might be chasing and your mission is to win a person. That's what I'm getting. You do not win somebody over by being annoying and by proving you can't listen to their boundaries. That's what I'm getting right now, okay? And I mean this as your Auntie Sue's, okay? I'm not saying this as like a mommy being like, bad. But like from one person to another, you would do well to step back and to pause. I didn't like step back though. You would do well to keep doing what you're doing. Do not think you need to push things. Just keep on keeping on. Okay. And now I do want to read The Chariot in reverse. I still am hearing Pink Floyd very strongly. How I wish you were here. And I'm getting lots of chills with that, which is, you mean well. I get this sense that you mean well, you wish well, but you kind of get ahead of yourself. And it's off-putting. I'm also getting like, it could be a little much. Well, I don't want to say the word creepy, but I'm just letting you know, like your energy might be a little, it's too grabby grab. Okay? It's too grabby grab. Okay, so let's pull that back a little bit. So what are you releasing? The need to grabby grab. So there is a codependency message in this. All right, right. The Chariot is having me focus. Chariot in reverse. Oh, I found it. Okay, so it doesn't, oh, it does. Quarrel, dispute, litigation, defeat. It's, what? I'm gonna need a little bit more information. It circled litigation. Yeah. We're gonna bring out the big guns here. Resistance to change. Unfinished business. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm getting a slew of songs in here. Reckless. Ooh. Okay, so the self-destruction came in, the reckless came in. There's regret here. It feels like you might have pushed someone away, or there is a big ol' no-no for you reaching out to whoever you are trying to reach out to. And it's having me hold this up. The Chariot in reverse. Are we reviewing? Let's take a look. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I get a sense that you might have overly tried to protect yourself, and by doing so, safeguard is what I just heard. You tried to safeguard, and it was reckless, and in the end, it kind of self-destructed. It kind of created more bad than good. And you regret it. So there's a lot of regret in here. It could have to do with a loved one. It could just be a family member, like someone that was close to you. And I just keep hearing Pink Floyd very strongly, like, how I wish you were here. All right, I'm getting a little bit of a sadness. Okay, it is calling me to this one again. You would do well. I keep hearing you would do well. You would do well. All right, we're going to look up Two of Pentacles. Oh, the one right to it. I love that. The tides are changing and you have some decisions to make, likely about getting your paws on the possessions you crave. The infinity shape of the green ribbon suggests that endless possibilities abound. Still, this can be a time of stress, so keep an eye on your treats and don't get too distracted. Seek balance and avoid pressure to rush into any decision or agreement. Okay, so I wonder if the litigation that was popping up okay, I need a little bit more information. For some of you, it's in love. For some of you, it's in business and career. Because I am getting the sense that you might be offered something, or you took an offer too soon, and you were betrayed, I just heard. Interesting. This could be in marriage, too. Like maybe you got married and were betrayed, and now you're regretting that. And either side. So, like, I might be reading for someone who was betrayed, and this is their person's energy that was being released. that could be a lot. But I am seeing this need to pause, to ground yourself, to review all of this. It's having me pull more. Help me? What are we pulling? Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're resistant to change. This is Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what are they actually releasing? Oh, the Buttercup. Help me. I'm still overthinking this. I said a change will do you good. How do I breathe without you? I think it's live. How do I live without you? There's a lost love. Paramore. How do I... And then I just heard Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, you're trying to... Oh, interesting. You might be putting out prayers. You might be putting out... I mean, I don't know if you do spell work, but if you might be trying to manifest this person back into your life. And I think that's what this is. You're clawing at what you want. You're clawing at it, and you keep overthinking it, and you keep pulling it, and you keep wanting the energy. And the universe just wants you to kind of sit back and pause and take a second to reflect and really look at your surroundings. Anything else that I can give them? What is falling away? It's this regret is falling away. You would do well. You would do well. There could be overthinking about hurt that took place, or whether or not you're ready to get out there and start dating again, or make it work with this person on your mind. And I just keep hearing, you would do well. And so there's this soothing that is taking place of your heart center. You know, we've got some third eye. It wants you to stop overthinking. Stop it. Okay, I'm cleaning up. That's all she wrote. Pause, take stock. You'll be good. You will do well. Okay? All right, I'm feeling for you. I'm sending you the vibes. And let me know if this, helped you in any way. Okay. All right, bye guys. Bye pile number 1. Hi pile number 2. Okay, I already heard a song, and it definitely is related to your pile, because I was cleaning up the last pile. This is definitely your song. I heard Jar of Hearts. Christina Perri? Yes, Christina Perri. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, I'm getting your stones. All right. Your healing crystals are very green. It's very heart, very grief, very self-worth and self-love. It's high heart, I'm hearing. So a connection from your heart to your head. There might be some crying involved in this one. No, I can't take one more step towards you, 'cause all that's living is regret. And don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore? It's very low. I learned to live half a life. Now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold for the lies inside your soul. Don't come back to me. Who do you think you are? Okay, good song. Good songs coming through. All right, your identifying card was the dolphin in reverse. I'm definitely getting this sense of dolphins are incredibly intelligent, and I'm getting the sense you might have felt stupid, or something stupid happened, and there's a bit of blaming yourself. I just heard it wasn't fair. Okay, and then I did write curated messages for each of these piles. Oh, just friendly reminder, this reading is about what are you releasing? What are you casting away? What are you letting go of? All right, so you know how I said, a dolphin is known for intelligence. So, okay. So this was a fun one that I wrote down. It popped into my head. I'm not going to judge it, okay? And it said, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Which, if you don't know Spanish, is Spanish for where is the library? Again, I'm not going to judge. You shouldn't judge either. Pile number 2. Here, wait, let me clean this. There you go. Now you look much better. No, I'm kidding. I can't see you. I can see you. Okay. Jokes aside, this could be a serious reading. You're feeling feels. I feel you feeling feels. It wasn't fair, is how I'm hearing it. Here, let's channel for a second. Okay, and then I just heard, nobody wants to play with me. I feel like you might have a level of intelligence. No, you feel stupid. You're not stupid. It took so long to realize that Remember how to something but the life in my eye. I wish I could live your kiss, 'cause you broke all your promises, and now you're back. You don't get to get me back. And who do you think you are? Running round leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold. Oh my gosh, where is it? When from your life, the lies inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? Okay, I found it. Okay, we're reading Dolphin. Innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. But it's in reverse. Underestimates your own power. Yeah, and that's why you think you're stupid. You're not stupid, though. Stupid things happen. Stupid things happen in your life, and they teach you something. That's your library right there, are these life lessons that the only way you can learn them is by going through them. And once you get through them, you come out stronger. If you survive it, I'm gonna be very for real with you. If you survive it, you come out the other end, you come out stronger. Okay, so we also have, I'm getting chills. Tell them more about themselves. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me tell you more about yourself. Sorry. Okay. So even though you do underestimate your own power, you are pretty dang smart. Something happened. All right, what do you want me to read for them? It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day, and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. You don't feel this though. All right, so what are we releasing? This feeling. You are releasing this feeling that you're stupid, that you are worthless, that I am getting the sense that like you're in this stage of life that you are learning some really valuable lessons, but it's hard. I just heard in the Book of Love, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Aquí. Aquí. Está aquí. Okay? Bien. Sorry, my Duolingo is showing. I mean, I did also take 4 years of, Spanish in school, but there are so many bugs out there. Oh, it's because they have the light on in here. Interesting note, because this said that you had a light. You might pull in a lot of bugs. You might pull in a lot of stinky bugs that don't deserve your light. And you might be learning, and I'm getting chills with this, you are learning boundaries at this time from this experience. So it has nothing to do with you. You are a beautiful light. You are intelligent. You seek to understand. It is just the name of the game. When you are a wonderful soul, intelligent, smart, those are the same thing. Intelligent, smart, kind, I'm hearing. It sounds like you have a very soft, beautiful heart, which is why you are putting this burden on yourself. You are automatically saying that you must have done something wrong. This must have been your fault. And we are unlearning that at this time, okay? We are learning to release that feeling. You can move forward. You can move past this feeling of not being good enough, and that you are the cause of these lessons. These lessons happened for you for very beneficial reasons, and you might not see those reasons right now. That's like I'm getting chills with this, but it is like that saying where like everything happens for a reason. I'm not saying that because, fuck that idea. But it is kind of similar. It's like this, it's a reframe. This is an opportunity. Was it necessary? Possibly not. Life can be random. However, I do think this lesson will continue to pop up if you do not learn it. And so this is a good opportunity to learn that you are worthy, regardless of stupidos around you. Are you Hispanic by chance? Because, like, I'm speaking a lot of Spanish in this. These stupid heads. No, but for real, okay? I just heard a need for your, like, validating your feelings. It was fucked up. Whatever happened, yeah, it was unfair. I'm getting a lot of chills with that, and so I know that that like definitely hit who it needed to hit, okay? You did pull, yeah, 2 of Swords. No. Was ist das? Oh yeah, you are holding 5. Okay, 5 of Swords in reverse, which usually I thought this was like the fighty vibes. It's showing it in a different way. The symbolism is a little different. It is having you, okay, but once again, you're releasing this feeling of not enoughness and that you can't protect yourself. Okay, no, sorry, I was thinking 5 of Wands. This is 5 of Swords. It's in reverse. Infamy, dishonor, and loss. Oh no, ignore that. That was the end. The same. Burial and obsequies. Obsequity. That has to be a typo because I don't know that word. Maybe I need a biblioteca. All right, we're gonna read in my favorite tarot deck. Oh, I'm sorry. That was rude. I like you too, okay? And I have a couple favorite tarot decks. I'm sorry. That was rude. I appreciate all of you. Sorry. I don't want to insult my tarot decks. Oh, I'm shedding everywhere. All right. I'm looking at 5 of Swords. Who do you think you are? Yeah, reversed. Look at that. I'm led right to the word forgiveness, resolution, forgiveness, understanding, and reunion. I'm led to forgiveness, and I think yeah, it's definitely in regards to yourself, healing your own grief. You are releasing the need to explain yourself, I'm hearing. You are releasing the ooh, sorry, got a very big ding from that one. And I'm also hearing very strongly now, I hear change, a change will do you good, do you good. Okay. I'm getting the sense of calling in peace, quieting your mind, your spirit. I'm hearing specifically your spirit is being quieted. And there is going to be a peace that comes into your heart after, wow. Sorry, I kind of wish you guys could see what I just got to witness. I was going to say something really beautiful there too, and I got distracted. There's a quietness that's going to be coming, there's a peace that's coming in to your spirit. A profound life event. And now I just heard French, sacre bleu. Like you're not gonna, it's gonna be shocking in a good way. A shock. A shock. A good shock? A shock. Something that will change the course of your life. What? But I'm hearing it's in your spirit. So this experience taught you a lot. It will teach you a lot. And it might not feel like that at this time because you kind of have this, you have kitten vibes right now. You have like, it wasn't fair. But you're going to start to understand it a bit more, come into balance with your emotions, And you're going to start to realize that it doesn't matter if it was fair or not. It is what you turn it into, what you make that experience be in your life. You will learn the game of reframe. And it is a necessary skill for survival and for moving forward and still transforming your life for the best. But I am getting the sense that there's going to be a profound experience on your soul, on your spirit. This experience will be profound. Like, that word is just sticking out to me. All right, let's read some more. This is a 5 of Wands, because they're cats. They're a kitty cat, and they dance, and they dance. Found it. Meow, 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 meow. All right, I'm going to be completely for real with you too. The more I joke, the more I get the sense that you are you're struggling emotionally. Like you're putting pain on your heart that doesn't necessarily need to be there. Yeah, I'm getting a big indicator with that one. And my personal experience with that is to make you laugh, okay? So that's where that's coming from. I don't want you to misinterpret that I'm not taking this seriously. It's my coping skill. I want to soothe your heart, your beautiful soul, and let you know you can relax. That's what is coming out from me to you at this time, okay? But your feelings are so freaking valid. This sucked. It was unfair what you experienced, okay? And I want you to have a good day. That's what this is. All right, so 5 of Wands upright. You have your eyes squarely on the prize, but watch out for the 5 C's. Conflict, competition, chaos, commotion, and cooperation or lack thereof. Struggles lie ahead, even fiery, passionate ones. Be prepared to fight for your fair share. And now it's reversing it. It's one of the few cards whose reversed meaning seems more encouraging than its upright meaning. Here it suggests a spirit of working together in harmony to end conflict and develop mutually beneficial solutions. Or at least to lift one's nose in the air and pat away with agree to disagree. Oh, I was getting itchy with that one. It was tapping me on the head. It has more to say about this specifically. Yep, oh, okay. Punishment. Wasn't fair. Okay, I heard there was something, possibly for some of you, there was something, you were mistreated. And then I just heard les enfers. I'm getting a lot of languages in here. A bit ago it was Spanish, and now it's a lot of French, like sacre bleu. And then les enfers, which means like you were lazy. Like maybe someone called you lazy or said you were this and you weren't that. And it was unfair that they did that and they said that. They painted a picture that you were less than, or they made you feel stupid through their own actions. All right, moving on. Willow in reverse. I said a change will do you good. The willow tree is characterized by its thin, pliable branches, and it's time that you take a leaf out of its book. There's a lot here with book. There's a lot here with, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Learning to be more adaptable in your mindset is a valuable skill. Was I not talking about reframing being like a skill for life? It is. And soon you're going to find yourself in a situation where you'll need to be more flexible. Try not to get too stuck on thoughts of how you've always done things or how things have always been. Embrace a new outlook and try things differently. You may be surprised by the results. The thing you need to try differently is stop blaming yourself for it, but don't get stuck on other people's energies. I am cleaning up, but I still have cards to read for you. Balance. May you find equilibrium in motion. And I'm getting that in my gut. I'm feeling it like, ugh. And it's your self-worth area, We also have lavender, tranquility, kindness, and self-care. You need to be kind to yourself. Dolphin in reverse. That's what you're releasing at this time, is this burdening yourself thinking that you were the cause of this. And this is an opportunity to reframe and to learn the skill of reframing for your specific benefit, for you to be able to move forward and grow. That's what is falling away. Lots of beautiful energy in here, especially because this is something that you can control, is how kind you are to yourself. Okay? All right, pile number 2. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Aquí. Aquí. Okay. All right, in your heart. Tu aquí. Corazón. There we go. That's heart, right? Corazón. Okay. All right, bye, pile number 2. You got this. Peace is on its way. Okay. Hi, pile number 3. I had 2 songs pop into my head. Let's see if I can remember them. Well, first of all, one might just be a vocal tick because your identifying card was the wolf. And so I was hearing Aurora, I'm howling with the wolves tonight. Or running, excuse me. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. Trick or treat. God, good song. I'm also hearing Werewolves of London for obvious reasons. There's a lot with howling, possibly at the moon. There's a power here. There's a directness. There's a leadership skill. Energies, excuse me. Your crystals that I pulled for you today. We've got petrified wood. So I'm getting fear as well. Like there was that Halloween note, like trick or treat. And then there was the Werewolves of London. There's a lot about like a spooky side here. There is a clarity, but it's a grounding clarity. I'm pretty sure this is a... I'm going to get this wrong. I don't even know what this is. It's hard to tell. It looks like a smoky quartz. The vibes, the energy I'm pulling from it is a very clear-headed, but grounded energy. Ooh, I'm getting laser focus with it too. Interesting. And oof, I don't know what any of these stones are that I pulled. Feels like a garnet, the energy that it's giving me. It's very fire energy. It's very root chakra. So it makes sense. There's like this fire. I just popped my hair forward. There's this fire, like, there's a, I heard liquid fast, which makes no sense. Lightning is the saying. Lightning fast. There's a directness in here, though. Should I move forward? Okay, I did write curated messages. It does want me to read this, the wolf first. But I like to intuitively read and then get some, and then be told that I'm right whenever, like, whenever I start reading the cards. But I think it wants me specifically. Trick or treat. Dun, 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 dun. I walk alone. I'm everywhere. And I'm running out of time. Okay, guardian of family and tribe, activism, ritual. I'm led to family. Oh yeah, like a wolf pack, leadership in your family, I'm getting. Ah, no. I heard coven, interesting. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I get the sense that you might be creating your own tribe. So what are you releasing? Oh, lone wolf. Oh. Okay, I'm getting vibes. You are focused on your own path. I heard uphill battle. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so if you are going against the grain, you have to have strength of will. You have to have some strong ass energy in yourself not to be swayed, especially with firm boundaries that make sense for you. But I get this sense that, okay, what are you releasing? The need to explain yourself? The need to, oh, interesting. The need to direct anyone. I'm getting this energy like, I don't care. I don't need to know. I'm moving forward. I heard this energy of, all right, I'm moving forward. And I also heard like, all right, this didn't work. I'm moving forward. So there's an ease at which you redirect, and it's becoming easier and easier and easier. But now I'm just led to the good news idea. Okay, I keep getting tons of energy. Okay, let me read the wolf. Upright, reliable, democratic, and fearless. Yeah, I definitely get the fearless. I get that came out with that. I don't care. Now this. Ooh, you're like it's like a fun, scary energy. I like your energy. I like your energy. Ooh, you would make a very good leader. You'd make a scary leader. Like, and not scary in the way, okay, how do I say this? There is a bit of you're not as approachable. Like this kind of fearlessness, like this, you're not confrontational, but you are not afraid to stand up for yourself when necessary. Yeah, and you will only stand up for yourself when it's necessary. You're not gonna like go out of your way. Like, you know how to not sweat the small stuff. And so you'll let things go. You'll make note of it. And then if it happens again and there needs to be a discussion about boundaries, I get the sense that you're like, no, this is how it is for me. And you do have a good sense. I'm noticing like your boundaries are pretty stable. Like there's a very wise energy about like what you know that is for you and what you know is for them. Like you are very comfortable with people disagreeing with you and doing so democratically, like doing so, I don't want to say politely because you're not always polite. When it calls for it, you will stand your ground. And that might be viewed as cold. But it's necessary. Like, you're not going to let people walk all over your boundaries. And you have a really good sense of discernment. It could be built in your intuition. There's, you're like I almost said a package. You're strong. But I am getting the sense that there's going to be a lot of, ooh, interesting. So you're used to being a bit of a lone wolf. You've got that sense of strength within yourself, but you're also going to be learning a little bit more about community and cooperation. And that's like, I'm running with the wolves tonight. Okay, anyways, I'm going to read. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Oh, and it just circled that area. So if you think that children need to, or is that what we're getting? You know what's interesting is I'm getting the sense that you're recognizing you don't need to be like your parents. You might be starting to recognize patterns that played out when you were a child in yourself now, and you might be deciding to disagree with that. Interesting. I heard two things. I heard a lot about cut. I heard cut ties with all the lies, but I just heard cut ties. So you're cutting cords with the past, or this past version of you. But then I also heard cutthroat, where you can tend to be, okay, listen to me for a second. And then I heard from Dodgeball, is it necessary? Like when the one guy in the wheelchair says like, is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste. I'm so sorry if you aren't familiar with that. I probably sound crazy. But I just said, is it necessary? In that voice. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm hearing this sense of change. What is changing? Your need to... Oh, and then it just flipped to the wolf. What's changing is being dominating. No, okay, I already answered it. It's thinking that you are supposed to be like your parents, or it's noticing how you are like your parents and going, wait, I don't want that, and going like that. That's what it's doing. And then your curated messages. Yeah, okay. Your curated message, which I wrote, they were fun in this reading. But yours specifically is send requests via email. I was saying you were unapproachable, but I am still hearing like, I said a change will do you good. I'm getting a lot with communication here and how people reach out to you or how people speak to you. People want to get to know you, but you're a little bit unapproachable. You might be a little, like, again, you might have that lone wolf energy where you kind of keep to yourself. And maybe you're trying to undo that? I heard yes. Okay, so I pulled an energy that you were fearless, but I'm also getting this sense, like, remember in the beginning there was like fear, there were anxieties. What if you took on anxieties that were not your own, that were like your family's or your parents', and you were trying to unlearn those? Yeah, and I'm getting chills with that. Cool. So you're trying to unlearn those anxieties that just kind of were placed on you. Send requests via email. And we've got a Page of Wands. So you're on a manifestation journey. You are open to receiving. Oh. The Hierophant. You are open to receiving spiritual abundance. You're very discerning. I'm still getting that. Let me read the Hierophant. Hierophante. High Priest is associated with Odin, the one-eyed god of wisdom and prophecy, and his raven companions. The wise elder always follows the rules. Sometimes he even makes them. But what about the rules that are meant to be broken? The counters meant to be jumped on. The upholstery meant to be clawed. Sometimes it's okay to turn a blind eye. So I was talking about like not sweating the small stuff. Maybe that's still a process you're going through. You're still unlearning certain anxieties that kind of used to trigger you in the past. And I just keep hearing, I don't care. And I think that's the turning of the blind eye. All right, I want to read Page of Wands for you. It's upright. Dark young man, faithful, a lover, an envoy, a postman. A message. Oh, interesting. He is unknown but faithful, and his tidings are strange. Beside a man he will... I don't like how this is written. I don't like it. I'm going to read my favorite book. Sorry, all my other tarot decks. I did this before. I don't like it. Sorry. All right. Page of Wands. Upright. Enthusiasm, travel, creativity, exploration. Ooh, it's circling travel. Ooh. There's a turkey vulture that's flying around over there. I heard watchful. Oh, okay, so there's that one word. Or one song. With one eye open, that's the price she pays. I said, hey, girl with one eye, take your filthy fingers out of my pie. I said, hey, girl with one eye, I'll cut your little heart out, 'cause you made me cry. You made me cry. Florence and the Machine. There you go. Okay, just an aside, there might be some health things. I just heard, okay, personal note, I named my wheelchair, I'm an ambulatory wheelchair user, and I named my most recent wheelchair Florence and the Machine because it's a really special wheelchair that can be a power wheelchair. And so it transforms into a machine, so I thought it was funny, like Florence and the Machine. However, there was that, and then I was also bringing in the... from Dodgeball, how he was in a wheelchair. So I'm getting this wheelchair energy. So there might be some health something or other in this energy as well. Help me. Then I just got a song, Alas, Alas for You, ba-da-da-da-da-da, from Godspell. All All right, I'm getting a lot of pieces right now. Just stick with me as I try to put them together. Free. May your soul sing freely. And then we also have earth, peace and grounding. Yeah, upright. Beautiful card. Lots of birds flying free, and I'm watching a lot of that too. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, we've got lots of birds. 'Cause you made me cry. Oh, okay. And so the dog howling at the moon tonight, howling with the moon. So you might be a singer? Trick or treat. You might be scared to sing. I just heard you need to find your footing, which maybe is why I was seeing the wheelchair so much. You need to find your, you need to get grounded. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. Okay. You need to get more in tune with your feet. Okay, hear me out, okay? With your, Okay, so here's what I'm hearing. Recognizing that you are on stable ground now. I feel like there might have been past stuff that was making you overprotective. You might have had PTSD and you lost your footing. And so there is definitely a call to tapping into your footing. And, you know, there was a thing, it was the wolf. The wolf had a lot to do with family and tribal or tribes and stuff like that. But it wants you to get tapped into your root chakra and your roots and your foundation and what holds you strong in your sense of self. What holds you strong. Could be physically as well. Like maybe literally, physically, you are shifting this idea that you are weak, or you are finding solutions to health issues and you're putting them into practice. There's so much here about like actually acting on it and doing it. And so what you're releasing is that, I heard tribe mentality though. All right, I'm asking for more information. Oh, let's me pull from this deck. More information, what are they releasing? Emperor in reverse, and I'm called to the word command, forcing something to happen. Oh my God, guys. And I pulled out the Empress upright. That, I mean, that's very clear. Oh, and then Temperance. How beautiful. Okay, so here's what's I heard manhandling. You are no longer strong-arming the situation, strong-arming your health, strong-arming your sense of self, explaining yourself, anything like that. And you are fully embracing being sexy, for lack of a better word. You are fully embracing, I heard glamorizing, glorifying your vessel, essentially. You are going to put into yourself. You are going to start looking fine, is what I'm getting the sense of. You are going to start feeling your vibes, man, and putting it out there. I'm getting the sense that you're putting it out there. And that's why, like, you really are releasing those fears of, maybe you had a fear of being seen and heard, and now you're releasing that. You're very clear in your goals, and you are focused. You are focused. Oof. But Emperor in reverse, should I read? Yeah. They're like, read Temperance first. Okay. Trick or treat. Harmony is what I'm circling. Yeah, you're coming into balance in your own self and how you, interact with the world around you. It's no longer from a place of fear. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. Domination is circling. There's no need to overly control. You're just like, you're a little bit more, I don't care. I release that. I'm focused on this. Okay, that didn't work. I'm moving forward. That's what I'm hearing. And then I just heard sachet all day. Let's play. You're coming into your feminine a lot more. But it's like divine feminine kind of energy. All right, then we also have the Empress, Venus. Ooh, I wonder what's going on in the solar systems right now because I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Okay, anyway. What was I reading? Empress. Creation, abundance, luxury, nature, pleasure. All right, pile number 3. That is your energy. Ooh, we love. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. I like your energy. I said it in the beginning. I'll say it again. But good on you for releasing. That's what you're releasing is like your past fears and the fears of your family. And you're moving forward on your own path. Unabashedly. Fearlessly. Fiercely. Okay. All right, pile number 3. I'll see you later. Have fun. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 4. Hold on. Let's look at your stones. Okay. All right. What are we hearing? I'm already hearing. I just heard divine intervention. Okay, first of a reminder, this is a timeless reading. When I found you. Hi, welcome. And then today's topic is what are you releasing? What are you casting away? What are you putting behind you? For you specifically, I heard what are you putting behind you? What are you getting away from? Ooh. And then I just heard a song I wrote, which is cast out that doubt about yourself and rise, renew. Life's finally for you. Okay, good song, by the way. I haven't recorded it yet. Okay, your identifying card is the Taiga in reverse. And I did write curated messages. I keep wanting to sing the rest of that song. Let it out, let it in, let yourself to begin. There's no shortage of prayers that will eliminate those fears. The ones that you used to replay and gave power to that weren't so you. Cast out that doubt about yourself and rise, renew. Life's finally for you. There you go. You got a free concert from me. Da 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 da. Anyway, I did write curated messages, and yours is fight the system. I am getting some sensuality here. I just heard like meow, meow. Give me a second. Not that book. Let's read about Tiger for a second. Oh. Sorry, I just saw the next card. The next card is the High Priestess. There is so much here about divinity. What did I say? Divine intervention. What are you releasing? Ooh, I heard a bad word. I'm just letting you know. You're releasing idiots, essentially, okay? You're releading. What? All right, let's focus for a second. Meow. Releading. Bum bum bum, ba-dum bum, bum bum bum, ba-dum bum. Okay, it's in reverse. Overstimulated. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. I just heard called upon to change my name. What is happening? I'm getting songs. Called upon to change my name. Every day just feels the same. I worry, scurry. Supernova. Kind of been out in a hurry then. And now it's turning into a song. What is that? It's turning into like a pop punk song. But there is divine intervention. Oh, view it as divine intervention. I just heard it was an act of God, whatever this was. I think okay. I think what you're releasing is this, you're reframing. You need to look at the situation a little different. You're feeling a little bit scattered by this energy and by whatever took place. And there's a need to let you know that, like, phew, you should be seeing it as a relief. Instead of going under. All right, I am going to read the Tiger upright. I'm getting like a soothing all of a sudden. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality? Interesting. Remember what I said? Meow. I did feel that. Okay, sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Yeah, act of God, spiritual, with divine intervention. So whatever took place that kind of like shook you a little bit, and you might be a little scattered, and you might be kind of like trying to get the pieces all together. Just know that like it happened for a very good reason. And I'm getting more that it's a relief that it happened this way. Okay, so we also have a 3 of Cups in reverse. I am getting a lot of, oh, it's upright. Okay. I am getting a lot of like gut squeezes right now in this reading. And then I just heard, take a load off, Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off, Fanny. And you put the load right on me. So almost like, I feel like there's a mess here, and you're taking responsibility for it when you don't need to. And you can just be like, whew, not mine. Not my monkeys. And I'm getting confirmation with that right now. Not my monkeys, not my circus. That's like, and you're just kind of like, I see you walking away with a friend going do 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 do, and you've got a friend here, see? And you have a 3rd cup out waiting for more abundance. That's how I'm intuitively, that's my intuitive speculation on that one. Okay. 3 of Cups, let me find it. My tummy hurts though. Upright. 3 is the magic number, the number of the balance between strength, justice, and temperance. This card can be about all those good things and more. Who doesn't love a good celebration, a display of abundance with drinks spilling over and too many treats to eat in good conscience? Go ahead. The time to indulge is now. Keep it lighthearted and filled with love. Don't be afraid to show off your hidden talents. Enjoy being both independent and part of a group. Okay, but then I just saw red flag, and this popped up. There's news. I just heard, who will save your soul? Oh my god. Okay, you have to hear what just happened in my brain. I just opened it, and it just opened right to the page, but then I was like, oh, the older card's stuck in here. It's not. This is the page. This is how they show it. But it literally was right here. I had a moment of like, whoa. Like it was synchronistic. And I was like, whoa. Okay, anyway. Who will save your soul? It was in my head, and then this popped up, and then I saw 911, which usually represents healing or sign for healing. Meow. Okay, let me read. I'm reminding myself of those things so I can put everything together. Just give me a moment. Drawing this card is a warning that a conflict is on the horizon. I was just saying I saw a red flag, though. Okay. Conflict is on the horizon. Alder charcoal ignites quickly and was historically used to manufacture gunpowder and other explosives. Even the tree itself is said to be responsible for starting heated arguments. When tension does occur, try not to retaliate. A quarrelsome reaction will only make things worse. Try to play the mediator instead. Okay, so I think I had mentioned that I thought like a message was going to be coming in, and you're not feeling too good about it because I was feeling the squeezies in my gut. You're not looking forward to this. And just know that like you don't have to react. You can be chill. You can be... There's a sense, okay, so sensuality is usually governed by the sacral chakra, orange energy. It's a very creative energy. And so what also is beautiful about a creative energy is it is open. It is transformative. It takes in and produces, essentially, like a womb, okay? It takes in energy, so like it takes in inspiration, and then it creates from there. And all this to say, the energies coming at you might be volatile, and you can know that you have the power to take in that energy, take inspiration from it, but you don't have to react in a certain way. You don't have to mirror their reaction or their energy. You are powerful enough, you are stable enough to take in that energy and digest it, essentially, and just like do with it as you so decide. It does not need to rule your energy. Because the sacral chakra is so close to the root chakra, they oftentimes go hand in hand. If you had trauma, that is cutting off your sense of self and stability. That is the root chakra, and that's where that shows up. It's also kind of in line with, I heard romance, which is also true, family, relationships, safety, survival. And so if the root chakra is a little out of whack from like a trauma, you might not feel like your womb, your ability to create, your ability to ricochet, your strength of self is there. And it's a very common area to be like cut off if you've been traumatized in certain ways, okay? So just know that I say that because it brings in sensuality. Sensuality is so much bigger in our sense of self than just lust and just sexual relationships, okay? I'd like everyone to know that. I think that it gets a bad rep. So I'd like you to know that and I also heard bladder is important here. So there's a relief. So being able to release yourself is part of the sacral chakra as well as the throat chakra. They are actually complementary color or contrasting colors, and they actually work very closely hand in hand. So I'm hearing this tiger energy, which is in a reverse. You are casting out doubt, though. You are casting out that sense of you can't create, you can't ricochet, you can't let what you want in and discern what you don't want, letting it out. You are releasing that. You are building strength of self and understanding that you can bring in more abundance. And there is a lot in here about accepting people as they are and putting them in their place where they belong. and not having doubt with that and not having too many regrets with it. A messenger spirit. I picked this up. You might have some familiars, like you might be really instinctually very connected to animals and feel safe with them. You might have a companion, like a furry companion. But I'm also getting the sense like they're your sense of peace, sense of safety. They help root you. They help ground you. Let's go here. Okay. So your healing stones that I picked up, obsidian. And then you also have, and I can't remember what this is, but this was in another reading just a bit ago, where it kind of feels, it feels smoky quartz-ish when I hold it, but there's a fire in this one. There's a doing. There's a stepping away of. I'm getting a bit of a flippant energy from you. And I'm fighting the urge to tell you that you shouldn't do that. Because I get the sense that I think it might be part of the journey of fully accepting yourself as who you are, to get that flippant, bratty energy out. But I do think if it hurts someone that you didn't mean to hurt, you should probably apologize for that. I'm seeing a big old bird. Okay, I also pulled out Moonstone. So there is something very moony and lunar about you right now. And then we also have Clear. May you see things as they are. I think that's the flippant energy I was pulling. When you're flippant, you are more likely to go, whatever. But it kind of compensates. Like it's overcompensating for your feeling of lack and insecurity and lack of stability. And that's like the divine. I heard save yourself. So the divine intervention that's happening or has happened, it is in your best interest. It was keeping you safe from something. Cauldron, creation, opportunity, and caring. Okay, and then I just heard bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, fire, burning, bubble, 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 toil and trouble, something wicked this way comes. And this isn't about my witches or my bitches. This is fully about the divine intervention, something that happened that shook up your world, happened to create new opportunities that are more aligned with you and what you need right now. Okay, so it was all for a good cause. And then I heard, I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. And I am getting this sense of like fighting the system. How does that come into play? Don't fight them. Don't do it. Don't give in. That's what they want. They want the game. They want the attention. I don't know why I'm speaking it that way, but I am. Don't give in. Do not give back to this energy is what I'm hearing. And it's very, there's something hoity-toity about this. Hoity-toity. Is it overcompensating? Yes. A little bit you're overcompensating. A lot bit, I heard. A lot bit you're overcompensating? And you don't need to do that. You can have a strong sense of self without being flippant and insecure. That's what I'm hearing. So what can they do? Okay, I'm giving up on the tiger. What can you do to release that? Oh, okay. So you're feeling a bit cold-hearted. And again, I heard whatever. But your heart is very giving. Interesting. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that you're afraid of being... Yeah, sorry, I just saw that. It was dismissive as well. It's very dismissive. So your energy has been very dismissive. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot. You know how I was saying like circus? Not my monkeys, not my circus. But there's like a disjointedness in here. I think you wanted to give more, but your actions said that you didn't. You pushed away something that you wanted to hold closer, and you regret that, but it was divine intervention. It made way for new opportunities. But the way that I was saying new opportunities, ready for action. I think, okay, here's what I'm hearing. I'm getting the sense that it happened because healing needed to take place, and it needed to be done alone. Frustration. Yeah, I know. I shot the sheriff. Power. Okay. So what do they need to know at this time, though? Stress. Stress, power. What was the other one? Frustration. Yeah, I had said something about like overcompensating, trying to act strong, but You're not feeling strong? Okay, it's having me go back to here. Clear. May you see things as they are. Oh, I wonder if you're rewriting a little bit a narrative to help you feel a little bit better about your actions, which is why that song is coming into my mind was, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. You know, like, well, yeah, I did that, but they did this, or there's flippant energy here. And it's because you're afraid of like looking at what actually happened. And there's a need to get in touch with your shadow side and really view it and know that you are protected and you're safe, and you can do that. You can look at that information. That's what I'm hearing. So what are you releasing? I heard the need to control the narrative. I'm going to read the High Priestess for you though, okay? And I got very soft with that. Probably because you're yelling. Probably because you're very vocal about this. The subconscious wisdom, serenity, and mystery. Subconscious, I'm circling for you. So it is time to get quiet, get clear, take a moment to yourself. And I feel like a mom who's trying to soothe and calm you and let you know, like, yes, I hear that you're upset, but let's, and is trying to model the energy that it hopes for you. That's what I'm saying. There's caring. There's caring here. You do not need to fight. Okay? Let yourself be soothed at this time. Come into a place of safety. All right. Pile number 4. I still want to, like, keep it still, okay? All right, pile number 4. That was your reading. That's what you're releasing right now. Okay. All right, I'll see you later.